Hi, I'm Justin Steger, Solutions Marketing Manager for Excavators. Behind me, I've got the 75 P-Tier Excavator. It's got a lot of new and exciting updates that I'm happy to share with you today. So for those of you who may have seen our 85 P-Tier at ConExpo last March, this is a complementary product that has a lot of those same updates with a few key differences. These size class machines, they're 67 net horsepower, they're just under 20,000 pounds. So they're big enough to get a lot of work done, but they're still small enough that they're easy to transport, which is really important for customers. The other main difference between a 75 and 85 is the way we configure the boom. So the 85 has a swing boom in the front that allows it, with a reduced tail swing design, to get into really tight spaces and get a lot of work done effectively. Here on the 75, we have a more traditional offset boom, which gives it a little bit better machine stability, as well as makes truck loading a little bit easier just from the digging geometry and how that boom is configured. So, what are some of these P-Tier updates between the 75 and 85? And the first, we talked on 67 net horsepower. That's a 17% increase over the previous G series. We've got about 10% better dig forces, better overall machine stability. This machine is really well equipped to be very productive for our customers. We've got a ton of features too, so either the 75 or 85, we have an optional angle blade with float. So the float thing is important because customers love the angle blade option. It usually reduces your backfill time by about 20%. But the float thing is nice, so when you get the job done, you can quickly clean up, back drag it when it doesn't have to be perfect, and get on to the next job. If you'll follow me around here, we'll talk about another major update, and that's the cab. So compared to the previous G series, we've got about 6 to 8%, depending on the model, overall larger cab interior. We've added 6 inches of additional floor length. We've moved all of our controls up on the joysticks, but we also have a brand new 8-inch monitor. That's a big improvement that customers said. We kind of want that new modern screen in our excavators in this size class. It's also got some nice creature comforts like Bluetooth audio and phone calling. And like I said, that monitor's got tons of functionality and very easy to navigate. Another area that we improved is the serviceability. So here we've got excellent battery access, whether you just need a jump or you need to remove and replace. You've got your air filter. We've got excellent cooler clean out. When debris gets in there, it's real easy to clean out, keep you up and running. We've got excellent engine access. This is also much improved over our previous G series model. And part of that 17% engine power increase comes from the addition of a turbo. So we get more power, and also we get better performance at altitude. So that's where that comes into play. From a service standpoint too, we kind of want to make all the filters and your daily checks as easy as possible to access from the ground level. So just grouping things in a way that makes sense. You've got a filter bank behind one door. Most every filter on the machine is located right here. And then lastly, the whole right side of the machine opens up for all your hydraulic needs. You got access to your control valve, your hydraulic sight gauge, all of that stuff. So between better performance, larger cab, and better serviceability, we're really happy with the updates we're able to bring with our P-Tier 75 and 85 excavators. So we've got a really popular size class with a lot of new and exciting updates. And now, where we were trading off versatility previously, we can add the Engcon Tiltrotator to the front, and now we can literally have the best of both worlds. So if you're not familiar with the Tiltrotator, basically hydraulic quick coupler on the end of the stick. That's nothing new, we've been doing that for years. Then you have the Tiltrotator in the middle, and that allows you to rotate the bucket or attachment 360 degrees, as well as tilt it side to side 45 degrees. And then you actually have another hydraulic quick coupler on the bottom that allows you to change your attachments. So if you're going from a bucket to an attachment and you want to be able to tilt and rotate it, you can do that. If you don't need the tilt rotator and you need better lifting performance or better breakout, you can actually drop the tilt rotator off when you don't need it, and you can put your bucket or attachment right on the quick coupler on the end of the stick. So you basically have the flexibility to have a lot of versatility, and that's primarily when you're doing your backfill operations. When you're digging, you need your breakout force, you need the stability, you just need to move dirt and open up a hole or a trench. That's where you can drop the tilt rotator off, put a bucket right on the end of the stick, just like any excavator. So really the choice is yours depending on what you're doing. Even just from a machine performance standpoint and ease of operation, this is really the future of where excavators is heading. We get increased versatility, we've got the ability to change attachments, and typically in underground, they change attachments many times a day. So time is money. The faster we can change attachments, make the machine more versatile and get to work, the better off we are. So it's really a matter of the type of work that you typically do and choosing the right machine for you. If you need the swing boom, you can get it. If you don't need the swing boom, you can get that too. What you do trade off for that versatility is you do get better lifting performance, better truck loading capability. And again, if you want the best of both worlds, we can put that Engcon tilt rotator available through our John Deere dealerships on the 75 and really have a weapon.
For the latest in construction equipment, sign up for our daily newsletter. Just click the link below.